Have you ever seen the movies Inside Out, Inside Out 2? Or there's a little short that's really cute too. I think it's called Riley's First Date. They're made by Disney Pixar, and they focus on emotion. So the girl in the story is Riley, and she has to move to a totally new place in the first movie. It shows how all these emotion characters in her brain, they have a control panel, and it shows how they react to the move. And basically the second movie adds to it. She hits adolescence, and it shows additional emotion characters and how they're trying to take over the show. So very interesting to me. I sometimes struggle to accept that I have emotions. Like, I know I do, right? And I'm pretty good with anger and joy and some of them I try to suppress, like sadness. So the characters in these movies really help me to visualize my emotions. This is Joy. And there's something about touching it, moving it around, that helps me identify I have feelings today. Here's what my feelings are. Let me show you what I mean. So these are the characters. And pardon the dirt spots on this old pillowcase. So this is fear. Here we have envy, joy, disgust, ennui, which is French for boredom. Why didn't they just call them boredom? I have no idea. Anxiety, sadness, anger, and embarrassment. All right, so I got these characters for Christmas from my daughter. They were on my list. They're Disney's Adorables collection. It was a little door you open. Each one of them was behind a door, blah, 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 blah. All right. And the reason I wanted them is because they remind me to pay attention to how I feel. And you know what I noticed? Tiredness is not an emotion. I find myself, how do you feel? I'm just tired. And these guys don't include tiredness. Now, they're influenced by tiredness, especially sadness and anger and fear and, well, pretty much all of them except joy. Also random. This is the only positive emotion in the whole lot. So I've been considering every day as I go through my work day how I feel. And then I take how I feel and I set it on my laptop edge, and my daughter comes home and looks to see how I feel. Why were you sad today, Mom? What were you disgusted at? She doesn't ask me why I was bored anymore, because she's gotten the same answer too many times. But none of them are tired, even though they're all laying down. I would challenge you don't have to buy these cuties. Think past the tiredness and see how you're actually feeling underneath. You don't really have to do anything with it. It's just there's something about identifying how I feel that helps me accept that the feelings are okay. Feelings aren't inherently bad. Sometimes it helps me to know what to do with the feelings. But sometimes it's just a matter of recognizing that I am a human being with feelings, which I have a tendency to forget because I want to power through everything. I want to lead by logic. But emotions are very much a part of our lives. So how are you feeling today?